Well, absolutely, quite a very important moment right here at the ICC in Durban. All the SADC countries well represented in this very historic precinct right here in the heart of Durban. So it's all about really fleshing out all the key issues facing the bloc. And joining us now is the chair of the Council of Ministers. Minister Lamola, thank you so much indeed for your time.
Thank you very much.
Lovely. Maybe just first of all, Minister, the importance, for South Africa to be at the helm, overseeing such a very rich agenda, whether you're talking about industrialization, whether you're talking about energy transition, so very key issues for development within the broader bloc.
Indeed, it is a significant development. We are the most industrialized part of the continent, and in particular in this region. So South Africa needs to take leadership on industrialization in the SADC region. That must enable us to trade with each other products that we have already together. And we already have a list of about 10 products that were presented here, which are mostly from the SADC region: copper, gold, platinum, 10 of them that we export to all over the world, that we can beneficiate in this whole region. Already that plan has been put in motion, and also in relations to manufacturing, but also in relations to the energy SADC power pool. We are also the leading energy producer in the region. We need to spare the entirety of the region to be able to have the same capacity, support, complement each other using the protocols that SADC has already developed. But this meeting helps us to assess how far have we gone in industrialization, how far have we gone on the SADC energy power pool, but also in terms of intra-regional trade within the SADC region, which is at 20%. We need to be at least at 50%, and we have to say to the ministers of trade, by when must we do so? So this meeting is very key to make that assessment.
And obviously, Minister, we've had assurances from the net joins that security is of paramount importance for all delegates, for all countries right here in South Africa. What can you say to your counterparts within the bloc around security?
That South Africa remains a very good host. We have heard that international organizations want to take conferences out of South Africa. This is an opportunity to showcase to the world that South Africa can host any event of any magnitude, meetings, conferences, sports, or any platform. This is a country to come to. Obviously, there is protest that will happen from time to time. Even at the G20, we had a protest. Protests can happen anywhere. In New York, when the UNGA sits, there are huge protests. The difference is that the protest, everyone has a right to protest, but the protest must be peaceful, must be orderly, must be within the framework of the law. It must not be violent. It must not be outside the parameters of what the law requires. Everyone has got that right, but that right comes with responsibility, and it's limited.
And obviously, Minister, before I let you go, the issue of peace and security. We know the hotspots, eastern parts of DRC, Madagascar. You are the interim chair for now, purely because of those events. I would imagine under your chairship.
We're no longer the interim chair. We're now the substitute chair.
So now
we finished Madagascar.
Yeah. So how are you going to ensure that those issues are really prioritized around peace and security?
Firstly, is to ensure that Madagascar, within the 24 months that they have committed, goes to their democratic elections. Democracy is important. The democratic project must not recede. It must at least show stability, and that's why it's important for us, Madagascar. And that's why the former president of Malawi is leading the mission, Mayor Joyce Banda, to ensure that indeed Madagascar stick to the timelines. The national dialogue in Madagascar does lead to a roadmap for the elections, and they must definitely go to elections. With regards to the Eastern DRC, indeed, it remains an issue that we assist with. You will remember that one of the decisions of the MCO is that we need now again to reconvene East Africa and the SADC region, again to receive the report on how far have we gone since the last meeting in Tanzania, if you remember, which appointed a number of eminent people through the African Union to support the peace efforts. We now need to receive the consolidated reports and then chart a way forward with regards to the Eastern DRC. In the meantime, we assist with the challenges that the Eastern DRC is facing, including the DRC with regards to Ebola. And we also assess and support their efforts in that fight.
Minister, once again, who's coming in terms of the heads of states? Let's just once again get confirmation to that effect. from the heads of states' point of view?
Yeah, almost 10 heads of states will be coming. The chairperson also of the African Union. So there is a number of dignitaries, including other heads of development institutions at the AU level, including at the UN, that will be coming. Also the representatives of some of the RECs in the continent. We look forward to host them and for them to see this productive, robust platform of SADC that continues to develop and deepen democracy.
And Minister, you've repeatedly said this will offer you a platform to talk about the issue of migration, that it requires a continent-wide intervention as opposed to just looking at the narrow aspects.
Indeed, we are going to have that discussion. As I have said even previously, we are glad that the APRM has already started research on this process, including to support the mechanisms of the AU. So this meeting will also feed into that the migration challenge is not a South African issue. Is it an African phenomenon? It's a global phenomenon. In Africa, 45% of our population lives outside of their countries, and 50% lives within the continent. And in the continent, we are one of the highest receiving countries in the continent. So this will be a shared responsibility dealing with the push and pull factors, the root causes of illegal migration, but also at the SADC level, one of the key issues that needs to happen, and which I've said in my opening remarks, is that the SADC protocol on the free movement of people and goods has only been signed by 10 countries, has been ratified by only 7. We need 11 to ratify the SADC protocol that calls for regular and orderly migration, which will enable interoperability of our visa regime, of our access platforms, and also ensuring that everyone who is coming in and out of any country in the SADC region is put on a database. There is clear technology in terms of biometrics, and its orderly is run in a proper manner. So we do continue to call for countries to sign into this protocol.
All right, Minister Lamola, thank you so much indeed for your time, and thank you for coming through in light of a very busy schedule. Really talk about a number of issues here right at the ICC, one of the very iconic places here in eThekwini, named after one of the Nobel Peace Laureate, Chief Albert Luthuli. Khumalo, SABC News, Durban.